Da-da. Hey guys, Lucky Red, and it's finally time. I've been waiting on this game for a while, but it's finally time to enter another world. Ingress. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. I used to think it was Arceus, but I found out it's Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. I'm honestly very pale. What is thy name? Well, they call me Lucky Red. Let's see. Lucky Red. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Lucky Red. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Ah, no. The heavens, they spoke to me. Man, who dyed my hair? Why are my eyes gray? Oh, and why am I falling? Oh, can't lose my smartphone. What? It sparkles. Oh no, it's gold. Arceus. So bright. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Or as it shall henceforth be known, Lucky Reddy Sky. That time I was summoned into another world by God and now have to capture monsters to defeat the giant monsters. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh. Oh, God. Are you alive, my boy? Are you alive, my boy? Oh, he doesn't sound like that. Are you alive, my... What should he sound? You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow aidle your memory? I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. God, I look terrified. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Lucky Red. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It sure does, doesn't it? Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here will... Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg ya. Wait, you 3, wait! Hurry up! I sense it. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. You found something that resembles a fountain. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Foe. And thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. That doesn't look good. Alas, yet another miss. I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friends from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at that sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Beep, beep. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at a Pokemon to catch them. Damn, gave me 50. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now I've mentioned already the Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size, and that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and why the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. Oh, poor guy. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokeball, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it for me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Oh, wonderful, you caught a Pokemon. Seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Lucky Red. Catching business? Lucky Red? Jolly yourself skill to have another round. Only 2 of my dollar runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. No, because they are my prey. And I am their master. I can hardly believe it, Lucky Red. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Ah, shit. See if I can... Oh, the long shot. Let's go. No! It escaped. Oh yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Here you go. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come and fallen. But I must say, Lucky Red, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you can catch Pokemon so ably when you only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Let's go to this. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile the region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, Prop Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. Oh, man. Therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. And to you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon, your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. Situation right for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Sure. You've convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out the lodging and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Yeah, no, that looks normal. Pretty sure that's what's supposed to be there. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Oh yeah. This way, if you please. Jubilife has come a long way thanks to the fine people of this village. The road we're on now is known to locals as Kanala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago, it must do yet. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now the impressive buildings up ahead of us is the Galaxy Hall headquarters. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here, then to the left, the Wallflower, it's called. Your arc phone is beeping. Somehow, it seems to show where you need to go next. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you. Dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. Makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago, and had to take to my bed. Damn, she got electrocuted. The Professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor. But everything will be quite alright now. Lucky Red here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like with Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene, assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped from his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us, without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Ain't she weird? Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Oh, well, you know that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Your friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are, in the grass and forests, by water, or whatever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kind of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Lucky Red will come in. He seriously caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of feats such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Didn't you just serve me food? How did you not react until now? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Lucky Red. And think, if you make it into Galaxy Team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Potato mochi. I've never had that before. Yeah, it was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Lucky Red has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Lucky Red's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Lucky Red, wasn't? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Yeah. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. I hope you fucking die out there. I expect nothing from you, and expect only your own demise. Captain Cylene's somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. For now, she simply puts out on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. Rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Actually very spacious. And for being like an extra room, they gave me a lot of shit. It's a jug used to store drinking water. It has a lid on top to keep debris from falling in. Survey tips, analysis. Oh, okay. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Okay, so this is like okay, so this is like the tips. It's a dresser of very solid construction where extra set of clothes can be kept. Rest until tomorrow morning. Sure. Complete my mission, get all suited up. Adieu, my lord. Well, that can't be good. The next day. Morning, Lucky Red. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Right, of course. I think I sleep with my sandals and all my clothes on. So I can just get right out and get going. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Sure. Little Red, I know how you look at her. Calm down. I know you're 15, but be respectful. The survey course offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up, keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. That man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene, Lucky Red is here. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. A Bidoof, a Starly, and a Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to a cause. I will lend you 1 of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. The satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Galaxy Team Entry Trial. Mission. Pardon, Lucky Red. Come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Leventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Lucky Red absolutely must pass this trial. And as a Professor Pokemon, I've got just a ticket to help accomplish that. Go on, Lucky Red, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner you own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? This isn't even like the question. It's cynical. It's cynical. Yes, it's cynical. Of course it's cynical. Who doesn't want the little fiery anteater? Or porcupine is more accurate. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside the Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. And freaking Oshawott looks so sad about it. Looks actually devastated. Word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain Pokemon when you're out in the field. Rowlet looks fine, but yeah, Oshawott looks devastated. Like, what? Why didn't you choose me? They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. I don't get that vibe at all. Perhaps they're jealous that gets to help you with your triad. Yeah, that seems more accurate. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Lucky Red fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during the trial, then. Oh, now you only give me 20. What the fuck? Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they will work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Right. The hero of time arrives. For I've been summoned to another world, and will prove myself. I also kind of have a, I don't plan to do like a Nuzlocke or any special challenge, but I think I'm going to try and beat it without using, or with going with different Pokemon than my starter, because I tend to use my starters too often. Hey, how are you? I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I'm actually kind of sick. Not gonna lie, but pretty good right now. Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Gingo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I wish Pokemon had voice acting. Yeah, we all do. It would be nice. It does make my job easier, though. I like to do the voices. I like to do the voices. It's so fun. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. Hi. Hello, Curse Mustang. So, what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Very well. I'll take you on. How are you doing? I'm honestly a bit under the weather, but outside of that, I'm doing okay. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to tempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. You got it, Volo. Totally, huh? Fine, go. Cyndaquil. Battle. Use quick attack. Use tackle. Hit with another quick attack. Finish off. Quick attack. What's your favorite? Oh, of course. This is always a question I'm ready to ask. My favorite common writer. Whew, that's such a loaded question too, though. You are right about that. Oh man. Probably. Not series, but character. I really like Decade a lot. I like Double a lot. Who's my overall favorite? Maybe, I think 01. I like 01 a lot. He is so fun. Aruto. My boy Aruto and his jokes. I love that boy. So probably him. You know, it's probably 01. It has nothing to do with the fact that that's one of the couple of drivers I have. I figured with the name Yusuke Buffa Purple, I was like, I only started Geats, I'm only 5 episodes in, but Buffa has already become one of my favorite characters. Moves, items, use them well, and the whole world will open up to you. Beanie? It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. Oh yeah, Aruto's actor is now a voice in Black Clover. Oh, is he really? That's awesome. At any rate, let me help out our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise. Aruto and I... And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out for battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for your Truly, after all. Yep. Me, I mean the name Lucky Red comes from it, but I'm a big Sentai guy. Even more so than Kamen Rider, but Kamen Rider is basically what got me into Tokusatsu in the first place. Specifically, Kamen Rider O's. It's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilee Village, make sure you choose a destination for your map and tell the rest of the guardsmen where you're going. That way someone could come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. That makes sense. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate.
You're Lucky Red, correct. I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive.
So my favorite writer is Buffo, which you might be correct, but it was actually Kamen Rider Den-O Rod form. I forget how you say it in Japanese, but yeah. May I reel you in? I love New Den-O as well. New Den-O's probably my favorite Den-O. Although, Sieg, Kamen Rider, Den-O, wing form, I love so much. Korin Mano Chiste. Or Advent to the top. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Man, more tutorials, come on, why don't you play the game? Ah, well, you see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. It's our unsparing captain, but what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Lucky Red's talents are the real deal. He'll pass the flying colors, you'll see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me, then. Well, I'm sure Lucky Red will be fine. Let's begin the trial. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. Obsidian Fieldlands. Along comes a Bidoof. Time to get ready to catch it. My Lord Bidoof. The keys to aim carefully. Now that you seem to need my advice, I'm just sharing what I know. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends not to run from people, so this'll be easy. And we got it. Too easy. Caught up a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find the next Pokemon. Go. Go. Starly. There's Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be harder to spot. Ha. Let's go. What's my favorite evil rider? Whew, Oh, Genma. It's Genma. 100%. Dan Kuroto is probably my favorite overall character. Like, I'm not the craziest thing about his suit and I like all that, but Dan Kuroto is probably my favorite just overall character. So it has to be him. For I am the Kamida. Dan Kuroto. Forgot there's something I'll teach you. I still new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner Pokemon. As Captain Celine tells us. Have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. And have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item, press X. Captain's a real expert on these things. I haven't seen a lot of X8 only at episode 11. Oh, I loved X8. Watched, I was very into it. I think X8's like my second favorite. 01 became my favorite though. I really fell in love with 01 after I watched it. But I'm currently early on in Geats and I've liked what I've seen, but gotta wait. I'm watching it with a buddy and our schedules do not match up as well as I'd like. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds new berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Okay, cool. Now it's time for your partners to shine. You've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Let's see. Where are you going? Hitting trees and stuff, like you say. So I'm guessing Q Ranger is your favorite, which is iconic with the new Power Ranger Cosmic Fury. So you'd think that. I have only seen one episode of Q Ranger and I didn't care for it. I want to watch more. But yes, the name Lucky Red comes from Q Ranger. But specifically the fact that in the first episode, Lucky says Lucky so much that it really annoyed me and it stuck with me to the point of making Lucky Red. But I did know Cosmic Fury is loosely based on Q Ranger. Nope. Super Sentai, it has to be Jetman. I
absolutely loved Jetman. Jetman, Go Kaiger was a lot of fun. I love Akiba Ranger too. In terms, even though that's a spinoff, that one's great. But overall, it's probably Jetman. Jetto man. Shinx. He's probably gonna be on my main team. Shinx has aggressive. Could you already tell that? More or less. So my favorites are Abba Ranger and Kyoryuger. Hell yeah. I actually haven't seen Abba Ranger, but I do plan to watch it, and I have seen Kyoryuger, which I really liked as well. Because I watched Jetman, Sea Ranger, and Die Ranger, and then I watched Go Kaiger all the way up to Zyuohger, and watched all of those. I also really liked Tokyuger. I think that's mostly because I expected to not like it, and then I fell in love with it. Once aggressive Pokemons get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Oh, okay. So the X means it cannot be simply caught, you have to battle it. It's a trick to catch an aggressive Pokemon. You gotta battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try to catch them. Abba Ranger is a bit controversial. Is it really? I didn't know that. Abare, nakure, get down, get down. Like, in terms of quality, or is it actually, like, controversial? It's several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. Oh, because I know right now I'm actually watching King Oger, which I'm not fully caught up with, but I'm very close. But I'm almost... No, the show does a lot of racist stuff and weird stuff, like a man that almost naked chasing a kid. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Huh. I've seen very, like... Oh, damn. Damn, I might have to look up more on Abba Ranger. That's wild. Oh, I crit. Damn it, I actually really want to catch that. Catch it, even value, you can throw an empty Pokeball at it like you would any other item. Yeah, I tried that. Fine, maybe I wanted a female Shinx then. Damn. Still not enough. It grew angry. Offensive stats were raised. Defense stats were raised. Oh, it's getting pissed. Damn, we'll go see. Oh, that's so cool. Don't listen to Starling in case he knows an electric move. Doof is fixated on using rollout. There's also when Aga Red got lost, he was knocked out and saw a black person when he woke up and thought he was in Africa or America, but he was in Japan. You approach those Pokemon without a fin of fear and caught each one. Yeah, that's a bit wacky. With you out of sight, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, Let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and you went, and you did just that. Congratulations, Lucky Red. You've taken first steps towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Yay! Skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Man, I didn't know Dino Guts was acquainted to racism, to blatant racism. Now then, we best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory, though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene will be very pleased. Pause real quick, because I need to do something real quick. I will be right back as I enter the shadows. Well, sorry about that. Still feeling pretty under the weather. Well, Madam Silene, what do you say now? It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you've cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Yeah. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Ranger has done some weird stuff. Kids beating up a train otaku. Yeah, most people don't realize, in Japan, yeah, you tend to get bullied for being an anime nerd. Like, they don't take kindly to it there either. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Hope I can get my own garb and I know they have like a hairstylist or something, so I'll be able to do something once I can join the Corps. Yeah, Abba Ranger seems kind of wacky. Like, what the hell? Yeah, so it's a full outfit. Ooh, they look so warm. I could change my eyes right now, though. Ultramarine. Whoa. I look so evil. You changed in the Survey Corps uniform. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Ah, hat. Thank you. I don't like hats, though. Now present yourself to your commander. Commander Commodore in his office. Oh, on the 3rd floor. Right, she's my captain. So this is my commander. This guy. I've been waiting for you. I have been waiting for you. Dun dun. I am Commodore, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Lucky Red. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat.
Try to throw him. Judo throw. Oh god, he threw me. You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone naturally. Some will be slow to trust an outsider. Naturally, some will be slow, who literally fell right out of the blue. These superstitions among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of the Jubilife village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and compete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Lucky Red, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Complete. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this. You begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed. You see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. Hey. And 3,000 Poké Dollars as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. Sweet. Akari, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own two hands. You may buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we could do that. Or if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftsworks. Just so loud. My name is Anthe. I'm the local clother. Professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I'd hope they fit. They come on a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you avail yourself to the village's humble shops. Sure. This way to the Craftsworks, Lucky Red. You can use the workbench here at the Craftsworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply you what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft. Is that in trouble? I did it. I made Pokeballs. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, Pokedex species can be duly recorded on Pokedex. Thank you. my Pokedex. I created this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all Pokemon. Complete lots of research tasks, da 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 da. Be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good lucky Red. Alright. Excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard so I can leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Okay, so he asks... Okay, so there's like a series of side quests here and there. That's berries. What can I help you with today? I'd like a hairstyle. Right, let's go inside, shall we? Go on and have yourself a seat. I'll put your things aside for you. Now then, my dear, what sort of look would you like to go with? I guess that. Oh, that's my eyebrows. I guess I'll have to. Don't know why you look simply wonderful. Now, shall I fetch you a hat for you to wear? Pop that hat you were wearing back in your satchel then, dear. Thank you for coming in today. Come back anytime. Special parcels arrive with your name on it. Oh, cool. Oh, sweet. Oh, another special. Okay, thanks. Shaman stuff, huh? Oh my god. You have so many special parcels for me. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're a Team Galaxy thing. Whoa, so pretty. Out to the Fieldlands. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. Details of each task can be found in the Pokedex for your reference anytime. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Lucky Red. If you see a wild Pokemon attacking coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge? Here, watch closely. Remember what I do so you can do it later. Ho! That beautiful flying bit of gymnastics is what we call dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon attacks. That way, hopefully, you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. Gary Core had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx's Thundershock. Don't you worry, I've got lots of experience drawing, although I'll teach you plenty. Now let me share some survey core wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the Zero button. Let's just see what tests you have for that Pokemon. Oh, okay, cool. Notice that you have a research test to do with how many Bidoofs you caught. That's right, catching just one is enough. You need 2, then 4, then more and more. Yo. And that's time to battle Pokemon. Remember, the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to return your Pokemon. Try and get out. You want to go? I'll go out ahead. Okay, cool. Alright, how specimens you've caught, numbers you've evolved. Here's something. That's a starling. Okay.
Okay. Is that a bigger ship? Quick attack. I think you've got it, but as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research tasks for it. Now done, yep. This is to catch Starly without being spotted, right? Okay. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Go for it, Starly. Damn.
a wormhole. Now what you want. Around here you can find Pokemon called Weasel. Oh, yeah, I love Weasel. I could use Water type. Weasel will try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx in the battle to catch it. Speaking of which, your research test for Weasel includes seeing it use a certain move. To be precise, you have to use a move in battle. That's right, some tests require battling. See that at the top. Just to give you some extra time. Escape. Damn it, that was my last ball. Oh well. You're doing quite well for yourself. Here's a little reward for me. Oh, hey, that's what I was just about to want. Some kind of crafting kit, exactly. Yeah.
How goes your research? Could Puggles tell you if there's any tasks you finish and can report? Only have time once you get some research tests done. Okay. I understand. Now I need to go. Now that I can craft, I need to go ahead and make a weasel. How do I do it though? That was it. Nope. I'm just gonna pick the max, because why wouldn't I? There's please. Let's do this. Quick attack. Shot. Number defeated. Shock. No, sun shot. Attack. So he just kind of tells me, hey. Yeah. Pretty. Craft. You must have listened attentively to Carter's teachings. Excellent work, dear boy. Oh, cool. Eliminate all updated progress with the new data. Managed good progress on this reset test like Red. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Celine. So I can get my first star, and then I can travel. See this Pokemon called Wurmple, have you heard of it? Yeah. Catch it. I'll give you this one, I guess. Here you go. Okay. I mean, it's fine. Its name is Butitia. Gave me how many? Cool. Yeah. If you've progressed to point, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You've made progress. Seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Corps. Yeah. Oh, I can use heavy balls and control Pokemon up to level 20. I can now make heavy balls. Oh, and revise. Would you like you should fall from the skies to flourish among us? Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone, and providing your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more Tizz Pokeballs and greater rewards. Right. Complete. Today at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. So lucky, baby boy.
I believe a joy. Congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. And mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our survey core duties and our requests from folks here. Gold. Life aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, Survey Corps gets called to help. Indeed so. Claimed, correct. Or Pearl clans. But we can discuss that tomorrow. For today, let's see and get some sleep. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this or something I could use your help with? Alright. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. Your team. Okay. Oh, she wants to battle me. She feels jilted. She wants to prove herself worthy. So we do get more. Figured we did like every rank. Nothing new here. I kind of like that for now. Makes me make me feel a bit more distinct. Come back anytime, dear. Trade post.
craft guy. That's this. Where do I switch out my mains? Where should I write a survey coin? Find out all about Starly. So it wants me to complete the Pokedex entries about Starly. Got it. Markings on it. Remember this coming up. Sphinx, can you show it to me? Yeah, of course. Sure. Here you go. So the yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this has felt like. It's stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain, and the bone's a thought. Get the bone out. Sure. I already had him, so I did. Just had to show it to you. Okay, so here's where I switch out my mons. Do you have some Pokemon you'd like to leave here with me? Yes, let's... And... you... Yep, I am not gonna run my Cyndaquil. I have, however, taken my Doof with me, my Business Weasel, my Starly, and one of my Wurmples, but which one? This one. First time ever, I don't want to use my starter. Not because I don't like them. Cyndaquil's amazing, but because I really want to try some new mons that I never usually use. I guess Shinx is the exception because I love Shinx. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Listen, I've had an epiphany. And that is... You see, I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokedex. You have a Pokemon? Yes. Here, this is my partner, Pikachu. Oh, cool. When we were attacked by those Shinx, I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to anything I tell them. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. Yeah. But when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we need to do more too. So please have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. Meh. Meh. Akari. And there's Pikachu. Go, Wurmple. Toll. Thunder Wave. Wurmple is paralyzed and may be unable to move. Wurmple is poison sting.
turn. Go Bidoof. Bidoof, you got this. Use roll out. Strong style attack. Bidoof, no! My lord. Figured I could survive another attack so down poison, but strong. You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Move mastered, new move learned, and now can evolve. Thank you for battling us. Could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it. Okay, Pikachu. Guess I was wrong then. I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner, the way you do. Yeah, sure. And Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently make a difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. It's alright, in all the other Pokemon games, trainers are confused about, your rivals confused about that too. But at least in this game, they make some sense why they're confused, because Pokemon as a whole, catching Pokemon as a whole is like brand new to them. You're the one, the new recruit everyone's talking about. My name is Zisu, captain of the security corps. Damn, she's tall. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zisu is a master of ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon truly masters its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver the move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can attack more quickly afterwards. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Which is like the whole thing people love about this game, is the weird battle system. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation, and attract your power with a little nudge. Right there, don't you know? Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. This teaching should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Now I suppose it's time I meet with Lee. Remember, I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with my request. To meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill, you should come as well once you've readied your Pokemon team. Perhaps have them learn some new moves from Zisu if you'd like. Of course. First things first. Wormful, it's time to Digivolve. This would be called Pokeball. Such power, such energy, it's overflowing. It's a Cascan. Cascan got the idea for a new move. Recruit, did you need something from me? I want a new move. Want me to tutor. So Cascoon. What moves does he have? Or does she have? Oh, just quick attack, but I can teach him Swift Rest, Bulk Up, and Rock Smash. Interesting, interesting. I
we'll teach them Swift. This sounds nice for an early move. We go, hiya! Swift rest. I guess Shinx would be the big one. There are no Thunder Shock, Bite, Quick Attack. I can also turn it Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, and Fire Fang. Well, since it already has Thunder Shock, maybe I should surprise it with Fire, something like Fire Fang. I think I'll take my other Wurmple with me to see if it'll become a Silcoon instead of a Cascoon. So I can try and get both evolutions. Yes, let us go. Got missions to complete, research to find, work to be done. Boo. Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique of catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch it or giving you an advantage once your battle starts. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. I need black tumblestone. For my heavy balls. Come on, dude, take it down. I know you can do it. I won't let him hit you, don't worry. Ah. Never mind, we got this. Finish him off. Dust. Dust of wings.
finish him off. That looks like a really big Bidoof. Oh, you didn't like that. Ah, you ran off. Let's go. Oh, I have to master the attack to do it. Gonna bite. You are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're first. Oh, at your rank you should be fine. Go on then. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. Over here. My, this is Lucky Red. My, a new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I am one of the wanderers of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to history. But such talk can wait. Right now I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need your help solving. So, the more important question is this. Do you feel confident you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Yeah, totally. That's good to hear. That security corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This is my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Oh, you want to battle? Fine. Go. Jinx. Shot. That didn't do much. That did. Just try to fight a thing. Nice. Starly. Shane's return. And the Gust. Oh, he does roll out. That's not great. Now he's stuck on rollout. Means go Weasel. Use Aqua Jet. It's no one burn, but we'll go again. Battle to sight. Come on. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. Oh, cool.
I'll even let you have these. People make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful material. Vivid jokes. Alright. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather likely the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories of to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. There's a large fearsome foe like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you, to Deer Track Heights? Phone speaking. Thing you have, it's showing you where you got to go, isn't it? My, that is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there, I know it. It seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Of course. Don't tell me. My, how about that? Though I'm not certain you've been told the true story. My Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time, its flow. And this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it's still away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. And it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend their needs. Pokemon that grace Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me, and you may understand. I will. Eventually, I've got some Pokemon to catch. New area means a new Pokemon, including this. Ah, escaped. Cricket can't get away from me. Gust. Oh, it ran off. Best. Cherry berry. So I crit time. I'm not running this time. Damn it. Little bastard. Well, this one might require a hit in the back of the head. Ah, got away. I accidentally hit it with the freaking. Why not the thing she sent me earlier? Yeah, vivid choke. Kind of like an artichoke. Who would have thought that Kricketot would be a Pokemon like I have tons of trouble catching. purple. What do you got? Casting, are you a silver? So cherry berries. Oh, yeah, I got quite a few of them actually. How many do you need? 3, sure. There you go. Bearing your one point micron. Yeah, no, I figured that part out. Damn, he gave me 15 Pokeballs. Let's go. Thanks, pal. There's a lot in there. I can feel it. Yeah. Calm. Poison sting. Yes. Wait, that's a Staravia. Pissed. That's tough too. Now me with my electric type hurt. Enough. All right, Cascoon. still do enough. Confusion. This is do a track right, so. Whoa. Hypnosis. Yeah. How's that? Oh. There he lives. Oh, that's what we need to do. So even your professor decided to join us. Eh? Thank goodness I got here in time. No. Cricketing. No figures. She was about to heal my team, and I just wasted a bunch of revising potions. Let's do this. Go, Bidoof. Hit hard.
Oh, of course. Alright, jeez. Fang. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? What in the world? Word here. It's the great word here. He looks upon you with kindness, Lucky Red. Eh? I'd say the great word deer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He's an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanse of Hisui while bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff for Pokemon, letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Professor Laventon. Lucky Red. Captain Silene sent me. She said that only Lucky Red carried out this request. We'd be able to set up a base camp. About that, I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Zero region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of the Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. Great Word has taken a liking to Lucky Red as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Cool. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokedex. Hides, I'll call it the Heights Camp. Now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to a base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having that base camp to start for will be a great help to our survey. Yeah, of course. Nice work today, everyone. Let's say we all head back to Wallflower. Not enough to star rank. You all heard the grave news. The frenzied Cleavor from the Lunas had ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks. Went to investigate it this morning. Medical Corps has had a hard time getting the injured back on their feet. Ah, this is a Cleavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning. Yes, I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. So further investigation is ordered. The Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task.
certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Lucky Red here can handle things just fine. Certain I've heard Cleaver's so mighty, and Alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Now, you forgot that the strength of Pokemon are key to items of information that we, the Survey Corps, are duty-bound to research. And since the Perilous works of our calls for a clear head and fighting-fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. Yeah. The next day. Morning, Lucky Red. You should hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for sumo practice. Yeah, sure. If I'm allowed. Alright, let's hurry to headquarters. Sure. Looks who's being punctual. Finally realized you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by borrowing to a sham. Oh. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creature and ruler of space. Huh. You could evolve the species there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make? A vast Hisuia's space. Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, O mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you'd get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to Pearl Clan? In our world's very basis? You wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe it was you who started this. Huh. The Pearl and Diamond Clan leaders. You feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence of space is Irda, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who is going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, I mean the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you pray to him. Yeah. Let me switch up my team. I think I'll save and call it for now. Now I've got like a whole group of Pokemon. First, let's switch out Dustox. Let's see. I think I'll take Zubat over Starly, honestly. And let's take Geodude over Bidoof. Shinx I'll keep, Weasel I'll keep. Dustox is fully evolved, so I think I'll switch him out for Burmy, so I can evolve that. And you know, I'll keep my Bidoof until it evolves at least. I honestly think Starly's more closer to evolve than the others. Do you have an mission I've already done? So I'm gonna fling an orange berry and use the strength, and it'll be fine. Core boys, toast, splash. Oh, he wants an orange berry? Okay. Oh. I feel a lot better having more orange berries. Would you be able to give me just 5? Oh, I don't think I have 5 orange berries, that's why.
with that, guys. As always, don't forget to stay lucky. And we'll see you at the next one. Bye, guys.